Hello everyone, VJose 32 back again. This week has been a slow week for packages. I don't think I've gotten anything except for one package and some fan mail. Maybe tomorrow I'll have better luck. I have a deck with you for you right now. The Mr. Hyde and Dr. Jekyll decks. As you can see, probably the only decks in the world that have a split personality, as you can see by the spade, which has two different colors. The fronts of the box are very similar, except obviously the Dr. Jekyll is a little bit lighter in color, and this one's actually got blood spatter on it, and this one says Dr. Jekyll cards and Mr. Hyde cards, and it says World's Finest on the bottom. Inside, alakazam.co.uk. That is who created these cards, much like the there's a couple of decks previously they created, the Bicycle Venom and the Venom Strike. These are the next decks, and there's another one I believe they're coming out with. I don't know when, but I've seen pictures of it. The other side, United States Playing Card Company. The top, nada, nothing. The bottom says 9780design.com. That's who designed it. If you go to that website, you'll see images of another deck. That's 9780design.com. And then there's all the other standard stuff. In the back, you see the back design, which is similar. I apologize. Similar yet different. And just a standard seal. We'll look at the Dr. Jekyll deck first. It's a little bit cleaner. You do get standard number cards from orangey red colored pip, in case you are concerned about the color, what the red color is. The back, very big borders, as you can see, but then there's like a corner, like a picture frame might have. I don't like the big borders. And then inside you see a guy in a top hat, and there's like a clock in the center in Roman numerals, something like that. And it says Dr. Jekyll on it as well, and it's got kind of a diamond back pattern, almost like a rug in a way. Court cards look like this. You got some standard artwork in there, but it's inside this kind of a portrait type frame thing. And again, it's got the same color as the backs of the cards, which is a creamy type color. Looks like a cookie dough color or something like that. These cards almost look like they have the perfect pip. Just looking at them, they don't have your standard bicycle pips, at least spades. All the court cards are basically the same, as you can see. Jokers look like this. They got that kind of a weird shape in them. It says Joker on it. It says XXX chemical potion. Like he's gonna be doing something with chemicals. And here you see a guy, and it looks like he's splitting into two. Like there's a, part of him is splitting away with the split personality thing. So that's what you get for that Joker. More court cards. This Joker is identical to the last one. The Ace of Spades has the same type of artwork, same design, except that you got the spade pip in there. One half is in the kind of the ivory color, the other side is black. On one side you got normal guy, the other side you got the split personality, the other half. And it says a strange case on this ribbon, and the United States Playing Card Company, United States of America on the very bottom. A strange case indeed. And then there is one more card, another Joker. It's the same as the other one, except it says 7 of Spades. There's a reveal there instead of XXX chemical potion. So that's kind of cool. Standard bicycle stocking finish. Looks kind of interesting when you spread them out. Almost looks like a film strip, sort of. Probably not the best deck for, not the best looking deck for cardistry or anything like that. Can be used for performing, I guess, but the court cards are bizarre. The other deck is very similar, yet different. This one, as you can see, the box is not only dark in color, but it has a dirty, worn out look to it. Very dirty. In this one, you get a gimmick. Looks like that. It's an ace of hearts that has an empty pip in the center that actually says two of hearts. And basically that's what you get. You get two of hearts. It's an ace of hearts with a second pip that says two of hearts in there. So that's what you get there. Kind of, it's different. And you can see the faces, very dirty and worn out. As are the court cards. And this is actually, yeah, that's one of the court cards. The court cards look like that. Similar to the other one, to the other deck, except that they're all faded and worn out and dirty and darker colors, and almost looks like there's some blood in there. The Joker, again, same thing as the other deck, except again, really old looking. Another thing I have to point out is the court cards. In this case, they have skull faces, as you can see, which is kind of cool. Goes with the kind of old, worn out, dead kind of a look. They kind of resemble some of the carnival decks, if you will. There's another Joker, same as before. The cards, I just noticed that. Court cards actually also have a fly on them. There's a fly, a bug, if you will. You can see these ones, they have a dot underneath the index. If you flip it over, it's different. It's got the fly, or it's got a dot, a different dot. It's a different position, and you got the fly on the court card. So could make for a one-way face design. Stop sending me emails. Jeez. Ding, ding. Sorry. Getting annoyed. But all the court cards, it's got the same thing. The ace of spades. Similar, except it's got the blood spatter. Got the same pip in there and everything, just faded and worn out. It doesn't say anything on the bottom like the other one. And here it says alter ego on the ribbon. Alter ego instead of a strange case. Really cool. So that's what you get. Again, you get one-way faces. Or the backs are also one-way. I do believe. I'm going to take this two of diamonds. I'm going to try and find it there. I can see it right away. See it? They do have a one-way back design. I don't recall if the other deck has. I don't believe so. These ones actually look kind of cool. We fanned them out, as you can see. You know, they got the same stupid big border like the other deck. That looks pretty badass. If I had to choose between the two decks, I would choose this one. It just looks cooler. It's got that Series 1800 expert back. If I had to choose between one of the two, I'd probably go with this one, because it's got that, you know, Series 1800 expert back, faded, worn out look. And the court cards look pretty cool. The ace of spades is interesting. And it just looks a little bit more badass. The other one looks a little bit, I don't know, a little bit duller. And the big border is much more noticeable than on this one. So yeah, that is my review. I apologize if it's a little bit long. I do have more decks to review. Which I'm going to get to right now. Which one do you want to see me review next? I do have the Blue Asura. Frago Rock, which I might review next because I've been getting requests for it, but not enough. There is the white Baroque, butterfly, purple riderback, ritual premier, this bicycle rummy, if you want me to review it, and the cyclone deck. I also got this, the Wild West playing cards in black. I already had one of these in red. I reviewed it. If you want to see the review, search it on my YouTube channel, Wild West Playing Cards, and you'll find it. I'm not going to review it again unless you really want me to, because it's basically, it's exactly the same thing as the red one. So basically choose between these 8, and I'll do that review next time. See ya.